Hello everybody and welcome to your new Health, Wealth, Love and Evolution tarot reading. New messages, new focus. So yeah, I've had a really good shuffle, and what I'm going to be doing weekly for the moment is 4 cards, I think, maybe a few more. One for health, one for wealth, one for love, and one for evolution, what I am calling evolution. And then we're going to, we're just going to see what they have to say. I'm going to be doing the masculine, feminine, divine love reading on Vimeo as usual, if you would like to check that out. But the focus here on YouTube is going to be in those 4 areas. So this is the way it's going to go. Ooh. Get these out a bit. Right. Excuse me. So our health card is here. Wealth card is here. Love card is here. Evolution card is here. These are channeled messages. Move through me, through the cards, to just help you to achieve freedom in these 4 areas. So we have health, wealth, love, and evolution. This is your messages for you to achieve complete and utter freedom in these 4 areas. Freedom, flow, joy. So let's start off with health. Oh, health, we have this 2 of Pentacles. So this is all about balance. I feel as if people have, ideas about what is right and what is wrong for their body. I should eat this, I shouldn't eat that. This is bad for me, this is bad for you, for me. There is also this kind of idea that there's this universal good and bad. So vegetables are good for you. Let's just say meat is bad for you, or, vegan is good, or, and there's this kind of, it's become like a new religion. And I feel like this message is about, is dual, which it is, but it feels like it's a double message, because the first message is that, yes, we know it's just all about balance. It doesn't matter. I just had to get some water. It doesn't matter how that balance itself out. It is about being intuitive. So it's not 50-50. You might, want to eat potatoes every day and have like cravings for potatoes, and it's okay. You have to be aware that things will balance themselves out. And not feel as though you're doing things wrong, basically. It's really about letting go this idea of right and wrong with our health, and especially nutrition. Nutrition has been something that I've been really looking at quite a lot, intuitively, feeling into and researching quite thoroughly. Intuitive choices, just, making choices about what feels best. As always, it is about connecting to oneself before you can make those choices. If you're not connected to yourself and to the all, to the one, to the universe, to God, to life itself, to love, to consciousness, to conscious awareness, if you don't have that connection essentially to you, it is difficult to make intuitive decisions about anything. But this card is saying, be aware that you are balanced. Life will find the balance. So it's not up to us to decide what balance is. Life will do it itself. The secondary message for this card is there is no right and wrong in terms of health and nutrition. Oh, actually, that's not true. I mean, right now there isn't. In the future, there may be some things that we become aware of that we're not necessarily aware of that might be big breakthroughs. But right now, there is no... But even, you know, we're all unique. It doesn't matter whether there are general things, general, you know, there are general collective health, I'm not going to say rules, but, you know, ideas that work for many people. But it really is mostly an individual. We're all different. We all have completely different bodies. And what works for one is not necessarily going to work for another. So it's not about looking at, oh, this diet's going to work for me, whatever happened, you know, with that person. You know, we know this. It's just to... But also I feel like it's about releasing resistance. I mean, even the judgment, even this belief that, like, all vegetables are good. They may not be. I remember I had quite a bad colitis, and I was working with a nutritionist, and he said, you know, it's like talking about raw food and how you say, oh, there's all this nutrition in this raw food. Yes, look at all this, it's a nutritional powerhouse. But if you don't have the digestive enzymes, if your digestion isn't working effectively, and you put all this raw food into your body, it's just so much more complex than when we know. The system, the way the body uses things. So, you know, it's never, sometimes eating a whole lot of raw carrot is really, really not good for you, you know? And it's just taking a step back, being a little bit more aware that, and loosening the ideas of right and wrong in terms of our nutrition. That's what I feel like that too is about. Wealth card for today is the World. Wow. This is about being service to all, being of service to all, the world, the completion, connecting to us all. The world this is huge and serious abundance. This is number 21, the last card of the major arcana of the tarot. And it's saying, the world is your oyster. You can have whatever you want. You can have your dream come true. But it is about being all-inclusive. It's not about greed. It's about being of service to all. So it doesn't matter. It's not about amounts. And it's not about... Because that's irrelevant. Because value is completely, you know... It's subjective. It's just... It's unique to the individual, just like health is. What's valuable to one person is not what's valuable to another. So it's not about amounts, but it's about living a life in which you feel free to be who you are, in which you free others. You feed yourself and you feed the world. I really believe that, you know. So it's not about people. I think they kind of believe that being of service to others means it's like some kind of sacrificial experience. And it really isn't, because it's simply about understanding that every human being is equal, including you. So you know, do what feels good to you, and really, it's kind of through the self that we can become of service to others. If we are not able to give ourselves what we need, we're the easiest one to kind of learn about first, actually, of how to do that. And then it's when we're filled up, we naturally want to fill others. We just do. And then it kind of gets a bit more complicated, because then it's about being, you know, healthily interdependent, so that, you know, we can share. You know, sometimes and there are so many different ways. Wealth isn't just about money. It's about time, attention, focus. Where are we placing it? Give to yourself in a way that gives to others. It's difficult to find sometimes. It's letting go of this idea that I'm either selfish by giving to myself or I'm selfless by giving to another. It's letting go of those ideas. It's being holistic. It's actually operating as one. That's how we all win. That's how we all experience wealth. Wow, love card, 10 of swords, 10 of wands. I feel as though it's going to be a bit heavy this week. Relationships, love, they're going to be a bit heavy. You're going to feel like we've got a lot of responsibility. Maybe it's a lot of hard work. Reach out to others. Delegate your love woes to others. Just to their perspective. Talk about it. Put some of those wands down. Wands are passion, fire, intuition even. I feel like it might be, no, we're not about focusing on our intuition in terms of love this week. We're about focusing on the more practical aspects maybe. It's like maybe our intuition is overwhelming us. Maybe we're thinking, oh, this is happening. Oh, I feel this or I feel that, and it's not, that's overwhelming us. Be careful not to victim yourself. Whenever this 10 comes up, I feel like it's a bit of an invitation to be a victim, for the poor me to come up. But we're not, that the character in this card has complete control and is able to put those wands down if he raises his head up. It's almost like this seems like a really interesting message actually. I feel like it's for intuitives or about intuition or even about this and tarot and everything. It's just it's like we get lost in it. And I feel like especially on YouTube and social media and everything, it's like there's so many different people or different intuitives or different ideas about like what works and what's going on and this, and it's just kind of like, remember that you are on your journey and you can't see your life if you're buried in other people's ideas about it. That I'm all about people, connecting to you and your experience. Your experience is where the biggest truth lies. Your surroundings. This is what I feel like this card is saying. Is like your experience. That's where your wisdom is. So this could be from other people. This wisdom or this intuition could be from other people, or it could be from you that you're holding on to. Like, no, this is the way it is. This story, this idea, this inspiration, this intuition, this stuff. This passion. Sometimes it weighs us down. If we hold on to anything, doesn't matter how great it is, it slows us down, it weighs us down. So just remember, because I really feel like this character, it's just this beauty, the environment he's in, that little house and the trees and the grass looks like over there, and this kind of like, it's like kind of like he's walking on it's a bit like sand or something. It's like a bit like he's walking through the desert, and it's just like if he just put his head up, he'd see that lovely lush landscape and he could just walk towards it. And I just had a kind of vision of seeing that character just drop it all. And that 10s are about endings and completion. It's like, let's drop it all. Let's let it all go. Everything you believe about love, everything you believe about you, everything you believe about your partner, everything you believe about your twin flame, everything you believe about relationships itself. Let's just put it all down and start again. We cannot lose what is for us. We don't need to hold on to anything. And the evolution card. Ooh, evolution card for this week is the King of Wands. This is he's a little character, has been popping up quite a lot. This little lizard here. There's some lizards where I am right now. I actually saw a lizard yesterday and I had a real little chat. And he'd lost a couple of toes, but he was okay. We had a chat and he was like, no, it's all right. I can still grip. The King of Wands I also saw a shooting star and a huge butterfly. A butterfly that the wings were the palm of my hand, the span of my hands for one wing. That was incredible. So I feel like I'm talking about synchronicity. Because that lizard's there, I feel like that's the message. It's like, look out for the signs from your environment. I feel like it's a bit of a follow-on, actually, from this Ten of Wands, and it's saying, be aware of your environment. Maybe if it's like animals, or that's where your messengers are. The King of Wands, he does feel like he's a bit of a messenger. Often the Page of Wands is a messenger, but I quite like this King, what he has to say. It's like the evolution of that. It is also about creativity. So it's about, okay, for in terms of our evolution in all of these areas, in love, wealth, health, this is about expansion. And it's in creativity. Again, it seems like there's some kind of maybe masculine male figure that's creative, that has messages and things to say. Look out for him. There are masculine figures now, creatives, that are sharing views and ideas and stories, and maybe songs, films, movies, even poetry. I mean, this is kind of like a Rumi as well. Rumi all involved in this. It's the idea. It's the creative masculine. Has messages. It feels like he's the messenger, but not just him. Like I said, it's also from your environment, and maybe from the animals. Maybe look out for animal symbolism and the messages that they can give you, or just have a little chat. I do. I mean, that's why I like to be where I am at the moment, because I have access. Open my window and there's a little bird on a tree, 3 feet away, 2-3 feet away. I can just have a little chat. That's actually where this, we can really connect to our intuition, actually, in the environment, and not just in some meditative space. It's not just about, it's about the world, and it is about what is created, what has been created, and allowing that to inspire us. Okay, so that's it. That's that 4-card reading for this week. Masculine, Feminine, Divine Love reading is over on Vimeo. The link is in the messages, in the details below. Huge amounts of love to you. I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to be doing this from now on. Feels really good. I want to expand out into more areas, to give you information about more areas of life, so that we can all really live in joy, in freedom, in peace, and in love together, for real, showing up, being authentically who we are, holding each other's hands on this journey together, because we really, really need to right now. Loads and loads of love. I'll see you again very soon. See you over on Vimeo if you feel like seeing what's going on with the masculine and feminine energies. Loads of love. Hello everybody, and welcome to your new health, wealth, love and evolution tarot reading. New messages, new focus. So yeah, I've had a really good shuffle, and what I'm going to be doing weekly for the moment is 4 cards, I think, maybe a few more. One for health, one for wealth, one for love, and one for evolution, what I am calling evolution. And then we're going to, we're just going to see what they have to say. I'm going to be doing the masculine, feminine, divine love reading on Vimeo as usual, if you would like to check that out. But the focus here on YouTube is going to be in those 4 areas. So this is the way it's going to go. Ooh. Get these out a bit. Right. Excuse me. So, our health card is here. Wealth card is here. Love card is here. Evolution card is here. These are channeled messages. Move through me, through the cards, to just help you to achieve freedom in these 4 areas. So we have health, wealth, love, and evolution. This is your messages for you to achieve complete and utter freedom in these 4 areas. Freedom, flow, joy. So let's start off with health. Oh, health, we have this 2 of Pentacles. So this is all about balance. I feel as if people have, ideas about what is right and what is wrong for their body. I should eat this, I shouldn't eat that. This is bad for me, this is bad for you, for me. There is also this kind of idea that there's this universal good and bad. So vegetables are good for you, let's just say meat is bad for you, or, vegan is good, or, and there's this kind of, it's become like a new religion. And I feel like this message is about, is dual, which it is, but it feels like it's a double message, because the first message is that, yes, we know it's just all about balance. It doesn't matter